Part 2 is going to be up sometime next week, so subscribe to not miss it. We're going to be going over my actual declutters, my maybes, and then I'm going to show you how I reorganized my closet because I did decide to separate my fall and winter from my spring and summer, and I think it looks really good. So I'll see you in a couple days. Don't be mad. Love ya. Bye. Welcome back. It is not only the next day, but it is the next week, and I have reorganized my closet to make a lot more sense, and I'm ready to go through these maybes with you, but first let me show you how I reorganized everything because I'm liking the way it looks. Okay, so this is my half of the closet. We'll start here on the ground level. This is the clothing graveyard of things that I've decluttered, but haven't sold or donated yet, so that's where those things live. Coming up, these are the maybes that we're going to go through today. The jewelry's in here right now just because my husband's installing new floors in the master bedroom and I wanted to not have to dust every piece of jewelry that I own. This is my spring and summer capsule as far as tops and bottoms. It's looking a little bit light, so I'm probably going to need to fill in a piece or two and probably replace a piece or two in the near future, but this is what that looks like for now. Coming over here, we have dresses along with my lawn cardigan and my robe. And then coming up here, this is what's kind of different. So up here is my wedding dress and my prom dress. You might say I'm not minimalist for keeping those things, but they are important for me to keep for future children. So that's where I keep all of that stuff. It's sentimental. My one pair of high heels is right there. Here is my box of like costume type stuff. So stuff that I wear at a Renaissance fair, stuff that I wear for Halloween, things that I wear in situations that I wouldn't ordinarily be in, like Las Vegas or whatever. That's where that stuff is. And then over here, that's bathing suits and swim, which we did not go through on camera because I only have 3 bathing suits and they're all perfect. And then here is where I'm now storing my fall and winter capsule along with some thick sweaters that belong to my husband. So in here is my fall and winter capsule, my husband's thick winter sweaters, and also some accessories and undergarments that I only wear in the winter time. So like my base layer is in there, my long johns are in there, my thick socks, my black tights, things that I only wear in fall and winter all across my wardrobe, even just like lounge clothes, my thick sweatpants. They're all gonna be right there in those 2 bins along with my husband's stuff. So that's in there for now. So this is looking very organized, but again, very light. So I may have to go shopping in the future, but that's not really top of mind right now. I think what I need is some more transitional pieces because I have a lot of tank tops for when it's hot, but I don't have a lot of like sleeve stuff or sweaters for when it's sort of like windy or just a little bit chilly. So that's what I'm on the hunt for. I'm gonna set up the tripod in my bathroom in front of this door here, and I'll try on these maybes and give you guys my final decisions. Okay, let's get trying things on. Okay, editing me here, and this video was not supposed to be 2 parts, and I was not supposed to be on camera for this week because I had a laser treatment done on my skin and I look like I've gotten beat up. All of that is to say this video was filmed in the past, and actually since then I have decluttered some of my maybes, so you're going to be seeing me a few times with some corrections throughout this video. Enjoy. So I actually wore these pants somewhat recently to a Pilates class, and I washed them and they shrunk just a little bit, but I still think they fit pretty good. This is not my typical day-to-day style. It's like a little bit loud for me. However, I know for an absolute fact that I would wear this on vacation, and I know it feels pretty stupid to like keep something just for vacation, but when you go on vacation, you do wear different clothes. So instead of like buying a bunch of stuff the next time I'm going somewhere, it'd be better to just have like 1 or 2 things. And I think this fits pretty good. I think it would look better when I'm tan. But yeah, and I have worn these pants to Pilates before. They are pretty comfortable for that. So I think this one is a keep. I got rid of this because my clothes can also be worn on vacation, and I already have a dress or 2 that are vacation specific. So the pants aren't up for debate. These are just my PJ pants. So this shirt is just like a classic black tank top. I have a couple of tank tops, but this works as a great like undershirt. It also works great if you're like camping or painting or hiking and you just kind of need like a beater shirt. I have a couple items in my closet that are like designated beater clothes, like a pair of beater flats that I wear to like the Renaissance Fair or when doing costumes. I have some jeans that I wear exclusively when I'm doing house projects or camping. Because I don't like the idea of having my nice stuff get really dirty. I feel like that's not unique to me. So I think this is like a fine kind of whatever tank top. I don't know if I would include it in my capsule because it's not really like a standalone shirt, but it's a good thing to have kind of like underneath stuff. So I think I'm gonna keep it for that. I got rid of this because after second thought I realized I didn't actually need it. I already had tank tops that served this purpose. Okay, so believe it or not, I do have more than one black tank top. This one I like the wider straps on it and it's a little bit cropped. I think it's originally from Shein. Yeah, that would explain the quality. The quality is not very good. I got it at a thrift shop. But I think I'm gonna wear it until it's like dead and then maybe upgrade because it works right now in my wardrobe. And I don't really need to replace it just yet. So this one's gonna be a keep until it dies, which I imagine will be soon because the quality is really not very good. So yeah. One also got the pitch because it got destroyed in the washing machine. So this shirt is not exactly my style. I would probably wear this to the gym, but I feel like if I'm gonna be wearing this, I'd probably just wear a sports bra. I like it. I bought this secondhand, I believe, when I was going to Las Vegas, because when I go to Las Vegas or like other places like that, I tend to dress a little differently than my normal MO. I like the way it fits. It would be good for fitness classes, I feel like. This one's gonna stay in the maybe for now. I'm gonna start trying on my bottoms and I'll keep this on during that time to kind of make a decision at the end because I do like it. It's just not like my normal style and I don't know how many shirts I need for like costuming because I don't do that all the time. I only would need like one or two for that. This is a maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna stand back here for these so you can see them. So these are a pair of like mid-rise flowy shorts. They're actually pajama shorts that I just wear. And I feel like they do look like a little pajama-esque, but they are my only pair of shorts except for this other pair that's in my maybe pile. So I do think that I'm going to keep them because I do wear them. And I will be looking for an upgrade because these do look slightly pajama-esque. Once I upgrade, these will probably just become pajama shorts and or decluttered. But for now, I do need like one pair of shorts for summer, so I am going to keep these for now. And you guys can let me know in the comments below, do you feel like they're pajama-esque or am I just sort of in my head because I know that they're pajamas? You know, let me know. Okay, I had to back up the camera a bit on this one, but this is like a little skater skirt, and I don't know why I thought it was too long before. It actually fits perfect. I tend to wear this type of a skirt with tights more in the winter time than I do in the spring and summer, so this one's a keep. I wore it a lot last year, so I don't know why I felt like it was too long, because it's definitely not too long, so cool. These shorts look very similar to the pajama ones. You can't tell on camera, but the fabric is like slightly less pajama-y, if that makes sense. And these are like way too short. I'm pretty sure that I have to censor this because like part of my butt is actually hanging out. So these are a no-go for sure, way too short. You might be looking at this and thinking that it's absolutely not my style, and I disagree. I wear this, it's like a pleather skirt. I wear this in the winter with a big sweater and tights with boots. And I actually don't know why this is in the maybe pile because I like it. I think it's because I have hip dips, so historically I haven't liked tight skirts on me. But I think this this one, especially when I have tights on, fits pretty good. So this one I think I'm going to keep, but I'm going to move to my winter capsule because I am sure as shit not going to be wearing a pleather skirt when it's hot outside. It's also too short to wear without tights under it, I think. Okay, I don't know if this is like the look I would put this jacket with, but I do think with having it on, I do like sort of like the rugged look of it. And I think it could be good pretty much in all seasons, just probably not winter without something underneath. So this one is a keep, and I'm actually going to toss it on my bed, which is just behind you guys, because this belongs in the closet downstairs. Again, this is not the outfit I would put with this coat. I do love this coat. The one issue that I had with it was where it was falling on me. And I think it actually is decently flattering. It falls a bit lower than I remember it falling. The issue that I have with this coat is I can't zip it up. It's like little hook and eyes are what put it together. But I've noticed that the state that I live in is not always frigid cold in the winter, and this would certainly work well in the fall to have like a open jacket moment. This is also incredibly well made and one of my favorite colors. I don't know if I said this before, but the reason that I have this is because I was like yearning for a red jacket for like years until my friend found this at a thrift store and got it for me. But I think I was just having low self-esteem because of where I thought it hit on my body. And I don't know if I've like lost weight or the gym has been working, or if it was just all in my brain, but I actually love this coat as much as I actually more than I thought I did. Okay, how many things are left? 2 things left. This one I actually don't even need to try on. So this one I put in the maybe category because as far as hoodies that I've tried in my life, especially $60 hoodies, this one is not the best quality. And I was thinking about it. I do like to have one hoodie in my wardrobe, kind of like always. And it felt kind of foolish to me to declutter this that I like the look of, only to then replace it with a different hoodie. I do think that sometimes that's a good idea to do. If you have something that you don't like the way it fits, or the quality is so bad that like it makes you uncomfortable to wear, in those instances I think it's probably okay to like upgrade if you can. In this instance it doesn't really make sense because the hoodie is actually like, it's okay. It's not like Shein quality. It's just not the quality of some hoodies that I've like seen. So I think in this instance, I do like the look of this hoodie. I really like the design. I like the message. You are not alone. I like that it faces me. I like a lot of things about this hoodie. It's just not like the best quality ever. And I think that's probably not a good enough reason to get rid of it only to then buy a new one for this particular instance. So this one I'm going to keep. I don't even really have to try it on. And then the last one is this shirt, which I can probably just put on what I'm wearing. This shirt I like a lot because it's linen. It's so funny. I feel like the clothes that I'm trying on look like they're from totally different people's wardrobes. Like that coat and then this are such a different vibe. I like this shirt because it has a pocket. Like, have you ever seen a shirt with a pocket before? And I often wear it in the spring and summer tucked into something like this. Especially when I'm doing outdoorsy stuff, because it's like really good for reflecting the sun. Yeah, I do use this for hiking and camping. Like, it really is a good shirt for that. And if you're an avid hiker or camper, you probably know that you do want to have kind of specific clothing for that if you do it really avidly like me. Because not only does it get dirty and then you're bummed out, but it gets washed and worn kind of like workout clothes. Like it's a different category. So this I'm going to keep. I don't think I'm going to put this in like my main capsule. I'm just going to put this with like my workout / outdoorsy stuff because that's kind of where it belongs. And for those of you who don't know, I may have said this in the beginning, I don't remember. I don't have like one capsule wardrobe that covers all of my needs. I found that that wasn't possible, mostly because my life is like very eclectic. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I do all kinds of workout classes. I go camping, I go hiking, I do snowboarding, all these different sports and activities that require different clothing and different like gear. So what I do is I have multiple different capsules. So I have a workout clothes capsule, lounge clothes capsule, PJ capsule, regular clothes capsule, and then like outdoorsy capsule. And those capsules, they're not all 33 pieces. They're all like very, like my PJ capsule is only 3 nightgowns. It's just kind of whatever the need is what I create the capsule for. It just works better for my brain. You might be hearing that and thinking like, oh, isn't that just a wardrobe? But in my brain it works, okay? So this is gonna move, hold on, excellent time to take a sip of coffee. This is gonna move to like my outdoorsy clothing capsule. This one I also decided would be decluttered, but in a very unique way. I'm gonna be giving it to my friend who does costuming because I think it would work well for the Renaissance Fair for her. And then I guess the last thing is to make a decision on this top. I like the way it fits. I would use it for workout classes and workouts in general. No, you won't. Not going to the gym. I don't wear cropped tops when I go to the gym just because there's too much testosterone floating around in the gym and I don't really like it. But my workout classes are predominantly women, so I feel more comfortable like dressing this way. I would wear it when I do specific activities like going to a club. Friend, you do not club. Which I do once a year now that I'm pushing 30. I don't know, what do you guys think? I like it. I just don't have like a very large use case for it. So it feels kind of silly to keep it. Because it is silly to keep it. Okay, I'm gonna follow like my typical rule where if you're mulling over it this heavily, it's better to keep it and then get rid of it later rather than get rid of it just to be like a minimalist and regret it. So I'm gonna keep it for now. Good rule, but I did get rid of it. And then if I don't wear it, I'll get rid of it in the next clothing declutter, and you guys will have to hold me to that because don't have to do that. I might not remember. So that's it for the maybes. We got rid of 2 and then kept the rest. We got rid of much more than 2, but I don't know what that number is because the clothes are sitting in my trunk right now waiting to go to Plato's closet. And with all of that being said, I guess that's it. I will see you next week for another video. Bye! Thanks for watching and thanks for waiting for part 2. Bye!